Hey, welcome to my Periscope. It's your man, Mr. Wiafe. Hope you guys are having a good start to your Monday. My name is Daniel Wiafe of houseflippingdojo.com. In case you haven't heard of me, I wholesale houses and I flip houses and all that good stuff. And I am driving to my office right now. How are y'all doing today? Boom, boom, boom. That's how it does in the room. How you doing, Titan and Jan? Welcome to my Monday Periscope. I hope everybody is having a good start to their Monday. Hello, hello. Hello right back to you. What's up, young Mickey? Sharonda? Flip this around. Getting the scoop on the scope. Scoop on the scope. That's what's up. That's what's up. What's up? Dallas, Texas. How are you doing? So you're going to talk to my man Stan, aren't you? Yeah, so anyways, I'm going to keep this quick and to the point. Don't have my selfie stick today. What to say to cash buyers when you talk to them. Greensboro, North Carolina is in the house. Alrighty, so one thing that many people trying to flip the contracts, that's what's up. Alright, so one thing that many new investors have a slight difficulty with is knowing what to say to cash buyers. Okay, so look, you got in the sweet property under contract, you got the purchase sales agreement signed, and make sure you share this with your followers if you're liking where this is going. But look, you have the property signed and you're ready to sell it. Okay, so you do your marketing, you put out bandit signs to find cash buyers, you blast out the list. You blast out the property to your cash buyers list. You put it on Craigslist. You put up YouTube videos. You put it on Zillow. You go to your real estate investment association group, and you let everybody know, hey, I got this awesome deal. I'm only selling it for $30,000. It has an after repair value of $90,000, and so people are gonna want to see it. Okay, so what you should have already done is you should have already taken a bunch of pictures. So you want to take at least 20 to 30 pictures of the inside, the out. You want to show the good, the bad, and the ugly. Matter of fact, let me change that around, the good, the bad, and the oogly, and let people know what's going on with the property. You want to make sure that you get a nice video walkthrough of the house and make it as detailed as you can. That way, when you are blasting out this information to the cash buyers, they can look at the pictures, they can look at the video, and they're 90% sold or not sold on it. All right. So once you get to the property, what I like to do, I mean, there's many ways you can do that. You can put lockboxes on your properties, and then you can give people the code to the lockbox. You can meet people on a one-by-one basis. But I don't like doing all that. Okay. Number one, with the lockbox, I've had issues in the past, not very many issues, but I've had issues where people go in and stuff has happened with the house. You know, somebody may steal something from the house because you don't know who's going into your property. Okay, I don't like showing people, buyers, on a one-by-one basis the property, because that's time out of my day where I have to drive out to the house and show one person the house, and they probably may or may not buy the house. Okay, I want to be more efficient with my time. So what I like to do is, when I'm showing people houses, potential cash buyers, I like to do it using the open house technique, where I let people know, hey, I'm going to be out at the house on Friday at 5 p.m. and Saturday at 10 a.m. and I'm going to be showing a bunch of investors the property at these time periods, and I'm going to be here for 1 hour or 2 hours. Okay. And basically what that does, you guys, is number one, it makes your time more efficient. Okay. And number two, when cash buyers go to the property and they see that there's 3, 4, 5 other cash buyers looking at the property, they know that they're dealing with a good deal. Okay. So they know that, hey, I'm not the only person that is vying for this property. So if I'm serious about this, then I need to make a move on it. Okay. So once they get there to the property, you make sure you introduce yourself to them. Make sure you build up some rapport with them. Remember that real estate is a people business. So make sure that you just chop it up with the people, build up the rapport, and all that. And what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that you know who they are. So make sure you write down on a notebook, paper, or wherever who they are, just so that you can keep track of who's going through the house. Okay. And then what you're going to do is, let's say the cash buyer, his name is William. So what you're going to do is say, hey, William, go ahead, look through the house. And I'm going to go ahead and hang out here at the outside of the house on the porch, or I'm going to hang around here in the living room. Feel free. Take your time. Look at the whole house, and we'll talk when you're done. Okay? And it's as simple as that. Okay? And you just let them look throughout the entire house. Okay? If there's anything special with the house that you want to point out, okay, then as they are going through the house, make sure that you point those areas out. Okay? So let's say there's something crazy going on. Somebody asked me, what area am I in? I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm out in the desert, and it's hot out here. It's like 80 degrees today, last day of February. Crazy, huh? So look, the one thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to get in the way of your buyers, okay? You don't want to make it feel like you are breathing down their neck, okay? So you want to give them room, give them freedom. You don't want to scare folks off. And you want to make sure that you don't appear thirsty, okay? When I say you don't appear thirsty, I'm not talking about you want to drink water. I'm talking about you don't want to make it seem like, oh man, I'm really trying to sell you on this property because I don't have any other cash buyers that'll buy this property. You know what I'm saying? You want to make it seem like, hey, if you want this property, take it or leave it. I don't give a dang, but whether you take it or leave it, I'm still going to have 2-3 other people that want to buy this property. Okay? And yeah, no desperation. Exactly. You know, and people can smell desperation on you, okay? So don't sound desperate, you know? Sound like, hey, you got your stuff going on and that you don't need them, okay? And so you are going to let them look at the house and then chill out on the porch or in the living room. And then when they get done, they're going to come meet you. And then you're going to say something to the effect of, hey, William, so what'd you think? And they're going to tell you what they think, okay? They're going to tell you the good, the bad, the ugly. They're going to tell you whether they're liking the house or not. And what you're going to do is, give me a second, let me park here real quick. All right, cool. All right, cool. So they're going to come to the living room or the porch, and you're going to ask them, hey, William, what'd you think of the house? And he's going to say something to the effect of, you know, I like it. Great deal, good area. Let's talk price. Or he may say, it's okay. I got to think about it. Okay. If they say something to the effect of, I got to think about it, then what's up, Sir William? If they say something to the effect of, I got to think about it, you let them know, okay, well, that's fine, William. We're using William as an example. That's all right, William. But the one thing I will let you know, and I'm not trying to push you, but I am showing this to 3-4 other people. So if you're serious about this property, definitely get back to me as quickly as possible, because I don't think this property is going to last past 48 to 72 hours. Okay, so you give them that little scarcity technique where, hey, this is a deal. And it's a deal, number one. And number two, I have other people that are looking at this property. So if you want to dilly-dally with your decision-making, then chances are this property is no longer going to be here whenever you make up your decision, okay? And so that's what that's going to do, you guys, is it's going to cut the people that are not action takers, that aren't gonna move fast, okay? Because when we're dealing with cash buyers, we want this to move fast, okay? We don't want people that are gonna BS us around or drag us out, okay? If they say something to the effect of, I like the house, but there's a lot of drywall that needs to be replaced, and the carpets need to be replaced, and it needs to be updated. We need to put granite, new granite countertops in the kitchen and the bathrooms, and the hardwood floors aren't looking so good, and the roof looks like it's about 20 years old, so I definitely need to replace that. That's fine. That's fine that they tell you those things, but in response to that, you let them know, yeah, definitely, you are correct 110%, and all those things that you bring up, William. But that's why the house is a price that it is. Okay, so I know you're a smart man, William. You have done your research on this area, and you know that the comps of the houses in this area are running around $110,000 to $130,000. Okay, this house is selling for only $30,000. Okay, so you tell me, William, how much money you're gonna make if you come in here, you do the limited repairs, and you make this look like all the rest of the houses in this area. How much money are you gonna make? And you let them answer that. You know, they're gonna think about that. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, well, yeah, I guess he is right. You know, because look, if somebody's gonna sell me a Ferrari for $2,000, I know that there's something going on with that Ferrari, okay? I know I'm not going to get a brand new Ferrari with a nice glossed out paint job and shiny chrome wheels, okay? I'm going to know that there's something going on with the Ferrari, all right? And so that's the thing that you need to let these folks know if they bring up that the repairs are too much, okay? And so what you're going to do, right? No engine. It's a Flintstone car, right? And so, look, what you're going to do is with each of the buyers that come through, you're going to want to do a soft close on them. You're going to want to say something to the effect of, if they are interested, let's say they are interested. Let's say they say, okay, well, yeah, you know what, Daniel, I like the house. Okay, great, Lisa, let's go ahead and do this. What I do is the first person that is willing to sign a purchase contract and drop down at least $1,000 earnest money deposit is going to get it. Okay, that's the first person that signs a contract and drops down earnest money deposit with my title company is the person that's going to win the house. And I always like to throw in the word win. Okay, and if they're serious about it, they'll be like, okay, yeah, let's do it now, or let's do it tomorrow, or let's do it later on tonight. Okay. And make sure that you always have assignment contracts with you. Make sure you always have copies of the original purchase sales contract that you have, okay? Always be prepared to move on the deal the same day, okay? And that's one of the reasons why many of us fail or we don't get as far as we want. Young Uzumiki. He asks, proof of funds. Does a wholesaler need proof of funds? How do you get around a POF letter? Okay, so look, I don't do POFs, at least not for wholesale deals. You are only going to need to use proof of funds if you're going after REOs, or if you're going after bank-owned properties, if you're going after HUD homes, okay? Or if you're going after properties that are listed by realtors in some cases, okay? The properties that I tell my students to go after, wholesaling wise, is to go after properties that are off market, that are direct to owner. Because when you're going direct to owner, Uzumiki, and I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, when you're going direct to the owner, they're motivated. At least most of them should be motivated. So thank you, Haywood. And if they're motivated, they're not going to care about proof of funds. They're not going to care about you giving them a big, large earnest money deposit. So, but anyways, the buyers that we deal with, they need to have not proof of funds, I'm sorry. They need to have money to put down on their EMD, okay? And yeah, there's plenty of proof of funds software out there. The thing with that, and this isn't in all cases, Uzumaki, many of the realtors and the people, the real estate professionals that you'll deal with, if you're going after bank-owned properties, they know the BS. They know the BS proof of fund letters, okay? So a lot of times they'll call you out on it if it's one of those software generated letters, okay? And so my man Chris Baker, he's one of my students in New York City. He asked, what is EMD? EMD is earnest money deposit. And so earnest money deposit is a deposit that they, and thank you, El Realty. Earnest money deposit is something that a prospective buyer will put down, which shows that he or she is serious on moving forward with the real estate deal. Okay, so Haywood said, please don't fake POFs. So that's another Periscope, right? So look, be ready when you have cash buyers looking at your properties. Be ready to move same day. Okay, when you put yourself in a position where you're ready to, you got one sign today for a $10 earnest money deposit. Boom, El Rosie, that's what's up. That's how you lock up deals. $10 EMD. So look, whenever you are going to sell one of your deals, make sure that you're ready to move, okay? So anyways, peace. God bless. I got to do some work. And I hope that you guys kill it out there in your business. You're welcome.